testing the T1A20D-T and T1A10 tripods. Hello friends! Today I add a new member to my already numerous tripod family. I'm talking about a small model by Sunwayfoto that I find especially useful for microphotography. Inside we find a discreet nylon bag, a handy accessory at the time of transporting the tripod. The tripod is made of aerospace aluminum alloy. It is finished in a high quality anodizing that guarantees protection against abrasion and oxidation. The ball head XB28 is ultra compact, but with a really nice look and totally compatible with the Arca Swiss quick release system. It can be turned to take vertical pictures. It also includes a square plate which allows to use the set immediately thanks to the two mechanical stops that prevent our camera from falling if it is not fully tightened. The last components of the box are the thread adapters from the 3 heights to 1/4 and a cleaning suite. The ball head is simply threaded to the tripod. According to the manufacturer, this 28mm and 190 grams withstands a load of 4.5 kg. We will test it with heavy equipment to see how it performs. Its little brother has been some months with me. It has a minimum height of 5 cm and a negligible weight of 170 grams. It mounts a 1/4 screw, the same size that our camera thread, and it shares the same quality of materials and anodizing than the rest of the brand's products. Let's test these devices in real conditions. When we travel, we become tired of transporting our gear and many times we leave our tripod in the hotel room. When the night falls, we usually regret leaving the tripod. A tripod that barely weighs 458 grams, a doubtless comfortable weight to carry, has a lot of chances of joining us everywhere and solving these last hour shots. Let's try to obtain a sharp photo in the blue hour, and with our camera strongly angled upwards to see how this ball joint performs in challenging conditions. Test pass with a 4-second exposure. Now we try with a longer exposure. Let's see how it deals with a 10-second shot. The result is incredible for such a small tripod, being very easy to place the camera precisely and barely needing to readjust. In nature photography, it is common to place the camera in narrow spaces where a standard-sized tripod wouldn't fit. In this waterfall, putting the legs in the water implies taking a blurred picture, and I also want a low angle that highlights the foreground. The quality of the materials is remarkable, and it allows us not to be worried about wetting the tripod, because we can just dry it to keep it in top condition. Despite of the slippery stones, the tripod stands steady, and the camera can be controlled easily. It is really important to always place a leg under the optic, to avoid a frontal fall. This piece of advice can be extended to big tripods, but it is particularly important in this small model if we care about the safety of our gear. Its height, with a minimum of 153mm with an angle of 20 degrees in the legs and 186mm if we open the angle to 45 degrees, allows us to do low angle shooting. If we extend the 2 sections, the height increases to a total of 255mm. Another common problem for tripods, even those that can invert their column, is to make shots at small heights. The controllers are upside down, and we barely have any space to put the head between the legs. This is a good chance to test the youngest of my tripods. Because I didn't put the ball joint, the work height is quite narrow, hardly 50mm, and I can stabilize the camera by adjusting the angle of each leg. I recommend to tighten them strongly to avoid any looseness. Even when we make the shot over ground covered by fallen leaves, the tripod maintains its position without any difficulty. A single clamp combined with a L plate allows taking vertical pictures, increasing the height only a few millimeters. We use the remote shooting function, the mirror lift, and the result is totally sharp, even with a zoom factor of 1:1. In my opinion, these tripods have passed the test successfully. Without a doubt, these two tripods may cause a really good result with action cameras, phone cameras, or even reflex cameras with heavy optics as we have seen. They will share the bag with my camera for many years. If you like this video, please share it in your social networks and subscribe to my channel to see the next ones. Thanks a lot. See you on the next tutorial.